ripping my hat off looking like I'm possessed.
No, dude, you look terrible. It's fine.
I know, that's what I'm saying, bro.
I already checked it for
wait.
you, dude. It looks not good. So
Looks
you
horrible.
Yeah, it's not
that's
good.
Perfect. Perfect for a music video.
Yeah, it's not very good, dude. I checked it.
Welcome back.
Wow.
To 307 Reacts.
Wow.
I'm Chris. This is Matt. And today we are reacting to Google Translate makes a 100-year-old charcuterie board.
Charcuterie.
Charmander board.
I don't know how to say it, you guys. I'm Wyomingite. Yeah, if you guys want to see a quick little tidbit on our view on finances and Dave Ramsey and the whole system and kind of some of that stuff and how we feel about some of it, head over to our Patreon. It's going to be just on our general thing. So, like, it's on our general tier, like $1 a month or whatever a subscription, and you can see some behind-the-scenes footage that we did on this episode. Anyways, this is a 20-minute episode. It's I am Brandon Farris. He's not in his room, which has got me kind of thrown off
kitchen,
a little bit.
Man.
He's in his
cooking.
kitchen. Yeah.
He's making a charcuterie board.
Making a charcuterie.
Do you even know what that is?
The meat and cheese board.
Okay.
A fancy meat and cheese board.
I didn't know either. I always called it a meat and cheese board.
I didn't know it had a name until Becca actually took me to Wyoming Ale Works one night, and she got one. She was like, let's get a charcuterie board. And I was like, yeah, let's get one of those. And I looked at it. I read the thing, and it was like, salami, Parmesan, mozzarella, like all these different. I was like, I like all of that stuff. And then it came out in this thing. I was like, okay, cool. Still a meat and cheese board. Yeah. That's what it is. I don't know. It's just some fancy word that I can't pronounce, but it's a meat and cheese board. So let's see Brandon Ferris make it.
So before we dive into this, let me explain what he's doing, because I have seen this episode. Matt has not.
There's one that you haven't, though, right? The next one?
Yeah, the next one.
Okay.
If you guys want to check out the next one, tune in tomorrow.
We're going to react to it, yeah.
We'll react to the aftermath of this. But basically, he'll take Google Translate, right? And he'll find instructions online on how to make a charcuterie board.
Okay.
He'll take them, copy and paste it in there, and then it'll be in English, and he'll go, I'll translate it to Japanese. And then he'll take and copy and paste that over onto this side, and then translate it to German.
Oh, geez.
And then he'll translate it again over to French.
Oh, so it's
and then he'll translate it again to Russian.
Oh.
And then he'll translate it again to Polish.
So it's
and then he'll translate it again. And he'll just run it through like 50 languages and then back to English, and that's what he's got.
I see. Okay. So he doesn't reset it every time. He just goes from German to French to Deutsch to Russian to...
Yeah.
Okay. And then throws it back to English, and this is the result.
At the very end, throws it back to English.
Amazing. Okay, great. This is going to be awesome and probably a mess. So
yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe, little graphic floating around somewhere, and let's get right into it, shall we? Here we go.
Get it.
Cue the dramatic music. I took a recipe on how to make the most gigantic, you heard me, charcuterie board in the entire world. And I ran that through Google Translate a whole bunch of times until it became something really weird. Now I have to follow exactly what Google tells me to do.
Okay.
Hey, how have you been? Am I in your personal space? No? It's super simple. I just take recipes, I run it through Google Translate, and it makes normally not what I want it to make. That's Google Translate. I'm just going to jump right into it. Don't look at me like that. Oh, that's how your face looks. Okay. Step 1. I used most of a square table I found in the parking lot. Guess we're going shopping. I'll be back. Oh my gosh. Hold on. No. Oh my goodness. I did not find a table. But what I did find was this ancient history of a chair. This will be our table because...
Was this ancient history of a chair?
That thing is old as
what
hell,
What the fuck
man.
is this? It's some Wild West fucking
like wheelchair,
what's the dude that's in the half body dude that's in the fucking wheelchair at the end of fucking Wild West with Will Smith? Fuck is that guy's name? Damn it, I can't remember his name. But yeah, if you're editing this one, if you can find a little photo of that guy, drop him in there really quick, because that's pretty much what he had, dude.
Oh, so good.
Because this is all I found. This thing is ancient Egypt. This thing is made of wicker in the sands of time. Hold on, let me go to the fridge real quick. I'm so freaked out. You are very aggressive. I'm in a wheelchair. They see me rolling. It's almost turning into like a recliner. You know what? I think this is super creative. Charcuterie boards are normally just a bunch of stuff on top of a board. This is made of mostly board. Granted, it's probably from the Ark, Noah's, but it's a board. It smells like cat pee. That's probably why I was in the trap. Abbott family, if you are missing a cat-peed wheelchair, I have it. We could end the video here. What a great chair. Oh my gosh, your face really is like that. It's beautiful. And every single word can break. Key change. Step 2, there's a small piece of furniture that needs to be added and mended. Oh, I know. I sat right through it. The wicker's all wonky. Don't worry, I have an idea. There was already a a hole here when I stole it. Boom. Back support. I know you're thinking, Brandon, that's stupid. Look at this. Yeah, meme that. I don't care. Let's get the meat and cheese of the stuff. I'm sure there's potatoes. Step 3, the table you use today, knock on old, comes with a small hat as a gift. Oh, it does! Now that is hospitality. Were you in a hospital? You can customize your custom table as you wish, but usually it will do the following. There's a bunch. I'm just gonna go one by one. Boiled meats. I bought an atrocious amount of meats. Why am I doing this? Great question. My girlfriend recently had surgery and she's at home recovering, and her favorite food in the entire world is a charcuterie board. So, as a good boyfriend, I am not there. I'm here, making her a charcuterie board. So I'm gonna make it, and then she's gonna eat it, and then she's gonna be healed. It's the power of boiled meats, man. The term boiled meat sounds wrong, but I'm sure it is. This is uncured salami. Hard time recovering too? I might need to be cured too if this chair possesses me, I don't know. Wooden chairs can't be possessed, right? Are you looking at me, or are you looking... Hey! Bring them over here. I bought pork chorizo because my girlfriend's Mexican, and that's probably racist.
That stuff's really good, actually.
She's never had it boiled. Reminds me of something. I also bought this pork turkey.
God, that chorizo is really good, but man, watching him put it in water with salami is just not appealing at all.
No, no.
Like zero appeal now.
Turkey beef smoked sausage. It's like a turducken or a poor beater. Poor beater. How's Beater doing? He's still recovering. Poor beater. That is a huge piece of meat. There's no need for a meat this size. And since it's summer, I bought this beef summer sausage. So good, they had to wrap it twice. Thrice? Do it just... What a meat boys in here. Yeah, I'm fine. That's a bunch of boiled meat.
Gross, dude.
Do I have a double chin beard? Oh, this is no good. I need a meat ladle.
Need a meat ladle.
God damn.
I'm so sorry. Is this like a really aesthetic shot? Looks like we didn't put all the meat in there, did we? I need like a cooking show saying, one that people will recognize. When they hear it, they think of me. Meat. It's just 9 M's and then meat. That really limits what I can cook on my cooking show. But I think it's memorable. That's meat. Isn't this good luck? I think I have to pin it on the wall first. All right, y'all ready to order? What can I get started for you? Boiled meat? Good choice. Next, the harder the meat, the better? Hard meat. Okay. I heard ya, okay? Loud and meat. Now we can set up our charcuterie chair. That has nothing to do with why there's a hole down there. Okay? Get your mind out of the charcuterie. All right, let's see what we have here. Okay, I won't touch the chair. Okay, so it is haunted. I gotcha.
So
no
it is
worries.
haunted.
And now it's time to strain the meat. If you weren't haunted before, you're haunted now. Boy, that's some good looking meat juice. We're gonna save, we're gonna save the meat juice. It's like a treat. It doesn't quite matter where you put stuff as long as it looks good. Well, that's a big boy. You should go in here. I bet they didn't think 100 years ago when they built this wicker butt chair that some ginger boy would be putting boiled salami on a toilet bowl lid. There's no way they knew. There's no way they knew I was gonna do this. I didn't even know I was gonna do this until this morning. I know you're thinking, Brandon, you're just making a mess. No, it's called creativity. Maybe you just don't understand. I'm bored of the normal little charcuterie boards. No, I want something epic. Like salami on the floor. Now we're just gonna kind of speed run through the rest of these. Olive and nuts. So 1 olive and then multiple nuts. This is probably the one time I agree with Google Translate. Just 1 olive is fine. I haven't had olives in like 10 years. What? That's why. I also bought mixed nuts because my girlfriend's Mexican and I'm white, and we're both a little crazy. Now my mind wants to just dump these everywhere. So that's what I'm gonna do.
God.
Okay, I don't need them to go on the floor. I know what you're thinking. Brandon, that's a lot of nuts. And you're right, I mean, it is a lot of nuts. No, my meat log. Sorry about that. A little bit of fruit. I'm just gonna keep these in their container. Then you can just grab it at Nilly's Willies. Grab at them with willy-nilly. Raisins. There's one thing my girlfriend hates, and that's raisins. So I try not to give her a raisin to have them.
So bad.
Vaseline or Jerry? No. Jerry? No. I don't know if you're looking over here because you want to... No. Okay? Look somewhere else and also another place because that's how your ass are going. Jerry? I'm glad you're here, Jerry. And when I'm done, you can have all the Vaseline you want, okay? Vaseline!
God, no.
With that being said, a lot of people are exhausted. Hey, I get it, man. You're upset. Which is why I'm gonna do a little bit of ASMR, okay?
No,
God.
As soon as Mark retires, okay? Which is a list of things that I plan on doing as soon as Mark retires. When Mark retires, I'm gonna drop this Vaseline mandate. My lips feel fine. You look exhausted, and so do your lips. Here.
God.
That's better. Let's get back to the video. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. No one will ever see that again. And I'm so excited that we got to see. Oh my gosh, did you not even see? I've made it much worse. Why didn't you tell me that this was an entire bad idea? The whole thing is in... What gets Vaseline off? What are you into? And then cheese is a good cheese, expensive meat. Put that on a t-shirt. Cheese is a good cheese, expensive meat. That sounds like a meme. That is my new line of merch, by the way. If this is not my new line of merch, call me out on it. Cheese is a good cheese, expensive meat. The next step, I like to drill little holes and make whittle noises. That's exactly what it says. I like to drill little holes and make whittle noises. So do I.
Good
There's
Lord.
already a bunch of little holes in it, so I'm assuming whoever owned this first also liked to make whittle noises. And there was
God.
So, dude, like, here's the crazy thing. How does one wake up one day and go, you know what's crazy? How languages sometimes misunderstand each other. In fact, you know what would be funny? If I did this, right? Like, who was the first? I gotta know. Was it Brandon Farris or was it somebody else?
We're not even halfway through this thing yet, and look at what he's got on that chair, man. Like, God, dude. That's the thing. Like, he's so relentless. He just builds and builds and builds. He just keeps going, and it's like, God, dude, man. Just following the list. Just following the list, man. Just working our way down the steps. This is
a recipe.
This is how ridiculous Google Translate wanted this recipe to be, so we are adhering to those rules.
Just like Mama makes.
Let's keep going.
There was a big hole when I found it. That's a waddle noises. This next step just says, cheese! So, like cheese, you can choose the meat you love. I went with some good quality peppers, a variety of salami, and sausages that I partially chopped. Good quality peppers. I got Thai peppers because my girlfriend is spicy.
God.
Oh, those aren't even. I just bit the tip. There's a bucket down there. I spit in a bucket. Shut up. You're going back in the fridge. I'm not a fan of hot stuff, except for my girlfriend. But my girlfriend is. Hence why she's with me.
Vaseline.
Jalapeno Vaseline. I think we've missed out on a huge opportunity, Vaseline. You're welcome. And sausages that I partially chopped, which I think is hilarious. This is the most unsatisfying thing I've ever done, and I've done a lot of things. Got my accordion dogs.
God.
Sausages that I've partially chopped. Partially! I love partially. That looks pretty good. When I tell you that we have not even gotten started,
God.
you say ho. We haven't even gotten started.
Oh.
Man, you fall for anything, man. I'm for it. The next step, Daddy.
for it.
Excuse me. Daddy? Sorry. Daddy? Excuse me. Daddy. Frisk jogging in place for it. I feel stupid. What is this? It's not a wire. It's my iron, I swear. Also, please don't add prosciutto. Okay, we won't add prosciutto. I added prosciutto, didn't I? Can we keep it? Please? I'll feed it and eat it. It's so hot in here. The trick is adding a second table. Like a bunk bed?
Oh, no.
A charcuterie bunk butt board. Let's do it. Oh, if I have to suffer, so do you. Oh my goodness, there's 2 tiers to this beefcake. And if you eat too much of it, there'll be more than 2 tiers. Oh my goodness. A masterpiece. Wow, 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 big boy. Now that is a beefcake. It looks like a Segway from the 1920s. Excuse me, sir.
Jesus Christ.
Nothing a little hard work and butt grease can't fix. Boom. Good as old. The next step,
Good as
take a
old.
look at my photo above.
God.
Gross. Toss well
Gross.
with the peppercorns and other salami pieces completely on board. Hey, Jerry, eyes up here. Okay, I used all the salami. Peppercorns completely on board. Well, it's good to know they agree with the plan. Why are you looking at me like that? Good? Sorry, my sneezes were on board too. Get it? Because I sneezed on... You got it. Grandchild, tell me a story about when you were young. I didn't mean to interrupt. I lightly wrapped some salami near the blue cheese as a joke. Good one. Pound it. Oh, your nuts dropped. I don't have any more salami. I found some blue cheese. Guys, we're gonna put the blue cheese next to the salami. It's gonna be a great prank. What a dumb joke, says the guy whose entire video has been dad puns. And set on the table in a descriptive manner.
Uh-oh.
Violently is a descriptive manner.
Oh, no. Hold up. Hold up. I want to watch that edit. That was a good edit.
And sat on the table in a descriptive manner. Violently is a descriptive manner.
That's a good edit.
The Unicornado strikes again. Did I do this? Boom. Good as new. I'm making wine on the floor. I don't know if you can tell. Now
God.
that some of the meat has been sorted, I added colored dried rice in my favorite shape. What a unique way to use rice. My favorite shape is a tesseract.
Is a what? God.
Shut up. I'm gonna do one of those rice throws where you throw it up and then you see the design in slow motion.
No.
It was upside down, wasn't it? I can do it again. Is this how I did it? I don't remember. That was a heart. That was a mess. Didn't go anywhere on my charcuterie board. That's actually pretty sweet. Berries and grapes
Nice.
to my table. English and words to my second language. Jerry? My girlfriend loves grapes, hates raisins. I don't know. Here you go, Jerry. Uh-oh. Look who's under the gooey grapes. You know what happens when you get caught under the gooey grapes.
God.
First try. I also added olive oil and cheese to my favorite little table in the left-hand corner. Another table? Good Lord, you're nearly to the heavens. Whenever you find the owner to this chair, let them know I have it. Periodically add aluminum table to your element. So you want me to add a periodic table element to my table of elements periodically? I'm paradoxically perplexed. Patricia? How do you know Jerry?
How do you know Jerry?
There's only 2 steps. Oh, a masterpiece! You know what? We forgot to put olive oil and cheese. That's why everything's breaking down. When you don't have a good foundation, things come crumbling down. I really thought that would have fell too. Lucky for you, I have literally every cheese ever made. Don't believe me? I told you. Cheese bag. I've already reviewed all of these cheeses. If you want to see my full-on cheese review, you can click here in the description because that's just going to pause the video. You can do it. Oh, say can you see? I bought extra virgin.
I like that he's all, you can click here. Well, don't do that because that's going to pause the video. You can do it. It's not an actual link, but he puts a little thing in there. That's
So good.
It's good advertising. I like that.
Olive oil because my girlfriend... Because all of these cheeses have been
just
in
starts
the
laughing.
bathtub. You thought I was kidding. click the video. Let me just set up these cheeses. I'll be right back. Or you can do an odd time lapse. Up to you. Yeah, it looks like I'm wasting cheese, but the way I use this cheese makes me cheese. Or bread, or money. Makes me money, so I can then give that money to you and also donate. So it's kind of a better investment than what this cheese was going towards anyway, which is straight to the toilet. I can't wait to show my girlfriend this. Oh, she's gonna be so grossed out. Happy, I mean. Can't really tell the difference sometimes. Crap. This is a lot quicker than when I did it in the bathtub. Boom. That's literally every cheese imaginable. I bought half-hearty cheese. I'm gonna use all of it, because we don't do anything half-hearty. Yeah, I bought it because of the pun. Shut up. I've never tried half-hearty cheese. Still haven't. I also bought baby Swiss and aged Swiss so I can tell what it's gonna taste like when I age. I also... Sorry, I thought you were up there. I also added a favorite small table in the upper right corner.
Oh,
Stop
no.
it. That is a 4-tier butt bootery cake. I said what I said.
Butt bootery cake. Oh, God.
Your files are well synced here. Would you say that they're in sync?
God damn it.
Ain't nothing but a cheese plate. Tell me why I got all the meat display. Tell me why I know this is Backstreet Boys, but I made up for 2K. Yas. As you can see in the picture above, I added nuts and skin. I always thought it was shirts and skins, but all right, I'll be skins. Jerry, my hat's in my shirt. I gave in and added cheese. Yeah, like 9 steps ago. Use our strange, dangly sour butter.
Oh.
Our? You got a mouse in your pocket? I'm sure he'd love all this cheese. What the heck is dangly sour butter? That? Seems like normal butter to me. Oh! I let this sit in my truck for 2 days. Shall I partially chop the butter as well? Ooh, that's not a good butter. I'm gonna sit. Jerry, you mind if I sit? I'm sitting. You put a nice cheese on the table. You continue to put nice cheese on the table. I added a hot puppy to the bottom and cut it in half. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, a hot dog. Ha, that's not how you say it. Put the knife down, Jerry. We're talking about hot dogs. How well do you know your breeds of hot dogs? What breed are you?
God.
Watch the bay leaves. Oh, she ain't going anywhere. Okay, she's recovering. Yeah, you're on the cheese table. I hate it when Bay leaves, but I love it when she gets out of here. Goes away. There's only one left. And that's how your heart should be.
Away.
One Bay. Unless you're polyamorous. Fill in the gaps with, don't say it. Let me guess. Cheese. Wet cheese. Gross. Most of these cheeses are already wet. Jerry, you gotta try this. Good, huh? Hold on, Jerry. Did I get your good eye? Hold on. I also got the nape of your neck back here. That's my bad. Yeah, you're probably gonna be sleeping funny for a bit. What made it much worse? Okay. Now that our boiled meat juice is cooled down, we're gonna go ahead and have a little bit of a taste.
You can still, he doesn't, the camera's still just a streaky mess. He's
God,
just,
dude, yeah.
This whole time, he's just been throwing stuff at the camera and just making it worse by wiping it down, dude. God.
Like, I mean, what do you do? Like,
Yeah, there's nothing you can do. I mean, you need like alcohol wipes and shit at that
Yeah.
point. So like,
Okay, this is what we've been waiting on. That's still hot. And the last step, wine a bit. How about a lot? How about a mega pint?
Jesus. What?
You know what goes good with wine? Cheese nuts. Wine, cheese, and nuts. This is it. Now I'm gonna go get my girlfriend. Could have used the wheelchair, but I'll just carry her because of my man arm strength. And then we'll try it. She'll be happy. Boom. She'll probably want me to marry her. It's a thing. It's a big thing. I'll be back. And open them real wide so you can see all that I created for
She's
you.
like, what?
Made a
Oh my
charcuterie board.
Baby, maybe a charcuterie chair.
It's 4 stories tall.
I'm bored. Did you get this chair?
Yeah, it was
Club crackers.
I'm really hoping it was a miracle.
Well, it was a miracle like 100 years ago, or they died. Heck, get it some of that Vaseline.
Why is there a Barbie vanity?
It's just an extra table.
There's so many wieners.
By the way, all the meat is boiled for texture.
Oh.
We're married. You're so good at so many things, babe. And you're so bad at this.
Could have stopped at so
You
good.
could have just made a charcuterie board.
I made you 4 charcuterie.
We are not kidding me.
I'd get on one knee, but I don't want to dig my knee into the cheese in the floor. She loves it.
I love you.
And I love you. Eat this, Jerry.
Babe, is that my Vaseline?
What? Well, that's it. That's Google Translate. If you want to see more Google Translate, don't worry. Your massive stack of table jack cheese. I made a playlist. Everybody, yeah, try my cheese plate.
God.
Yeah. I know this is Backstreet Boys.
Oh God.
I love that he brought in the girlfriend at
Oh
the end.
yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
just unsuspectingly was like, close your eyes, you have to look. I made you a thing.
I'm trying to think of how I would react.
You could have just
if-
made me a charcuterie board. He's all, I made you 4.
If I came home and Kenna goes, "Hey, I made you a thing," and I open my eyes, and this is the masterpiece that I see. I don't think there's any words.
I don't
There's
even
none.
think-
And here's the crazy thing: she's been with him for so long, she doesn't get that speechlessness. Anyway, she's like,
She's just like,
"What the fuck
what-
is this?"
She immediately goes to the chair like, tell me where you found this.
Tell me where
You made me a
found this.
charcuterie chair. Oh my God.
Well, anyway, tomorrow Google Translate tells him how to clean his kitchen.
Oh, is that what's going on tomorrow
Yes.
in that one? Oh no.
So
okay.
be sure to tune in, and we'll kind of see
Woo!
how Google Translate is good at cleaning up its mess.
Oh, if it's as good at making a charcuterie board, charcuterie board,
a
then-
Charmander board.
a Charmander board, then yeah, it should be a pretty entertaining episode.
Oh,
and that's the
God,
one you
dude.
haven't seen, right?
That's one I haven't seen.
Okay, yeah. So that's tomorrow. We'll see you guys there tomorrow for sure.
Yeah.
'Cause
Wow.
the mess, man. The mess.
The guy's always about a mess, man. Could you imagine living with him?
No, I think
Like-
we've talked about it before in an episode. Like
You just come home from work, your roommate has a charcuterie chair 4 stories tall.
I think
like,
that would be the only way you'd be able to live with him is if you were also a creator, like a content creator. You would
Oh,
have
yeah.
to be in the same headspace as
Yeah.
where he's at, because you got. There's only one.
Bro.
There's only one way you can stay on that level, and that's to be on the same page that he's on, man. That's the only way you could do it.
oh, God. Well, if you guys like this episode as much as we did, be sure to leave a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, click the bell, become part of the notification gang. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Wow.